Welcome to Corvallis, Oregon, in the house Ocho Cinco and Hushmanzada built. Racer Stadium, home to the Oregon State Beavers. We believe we've got a great one in store today, and when you've got a team that makes it into the top 25, now when you go on the road, that's when you prove you belong. As we'll see, the number 17 team in the country, the North Texas Mean Green, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Oregon State Beavers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Beavers will boot it away to start the game. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So North Texas offense takes the field. And here he comes, and you may think that you... The offense set for a first down play. It's reverse. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. He's looking to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Cuevas. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. North Texas in the hurry up. On 3rd and short, the power run here. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. So the Oregon State Beavers offense has its first opportunity of the day. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one. No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
Gets it out quickly. The Beavers will move the sticks. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. He's got it on the right. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Quickly out to the tight end. Stop is made at the 36. Let's call it a 5-yard gain and a first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. 2nd and 10 after the previous play. He's looking to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Ingram. And that is good versatility there and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Finds his big tight end. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
Well, they caught the defense off guard with that play right there. Here they are in field goal range, 3rd and short. You know, the odds say it's going to be a run. Instead, they throw it. They get a big play now setting up 1st and goal.
He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon State.
And What a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So that's a 60-yard touchdown drive. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. He'll pull it on the read. On the move at the 30. And he breaks into the open.
Well, this is one of the fastest quarterbacks in college football, and that's why the option's a good idea. Because if he can get out in space and he has a chance to get downfield, he is really difficult to tackle, and he's very difficult to catch, as you saw in that last play, getting a first down.
North Texas in the hurry-up. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
Pulls it in. It's Cuevas. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
That had to be a coverage bust, because there is no way one of the best receivers in the country was that wide open. Somebody on defense wasn't where they were supposed to be. They had their eyes in the wrong place. That should not.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, North Texas. I'm not sure anyone even breathed on that running back by the time he got into the end zone.
Nah, so many blockers out in front. Where are the defenders? I mean, it's a good idea. You know, the guy with the ball, that's usually the guy we want to go tackle. Go get him.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. Right down the boulevard. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And he finished it with a scintillating 28-yarder to the house. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Looking to buy time. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Ingram. That had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Looking to throw on third. Makes the grab down the middle. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. Love the way he found the cushion in the zone and got himself open for the first down.
Yeah, and you're taught to find that space. Don't run right into a zone defender who's sitting there looking at the quarterback and looking at you. So much creativity with routes now, and of being able to just have subtle moves one way, come back the other way. Nice job by the tight end finding that hole in the zone.
Running back searching for a hole. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on second and short. The give to the lone running back. The Beavers get enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to the back. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on second and 4. After run, now throw. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. They'll snap it from the 48 on third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. And the Beavers will bring the punt team onto the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And a precision punt there will pin the deep inside their own 10-yard line. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
They pick up the first down on the drag route. I know that seems like a simple route, but it's actually a lot more complex than what it looks like because that route changes based on whether it's man or zone. If it's man coverage, he's flying across the field. If it's zone, he's got to sit down over the ball in a soft spot, giving his quarterback a place to go with it. Nice job of those guys being on the same page there.
Quick strike complete. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. North Texas in the hurry-up.
Well, and you're seeing the balance this offense has and how they can create explosive plays in a variety of ways. We just saw one come in the run game, and now you see one coming in the passing game. I'll tell you, they've got this defense on their heels.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. North Texas has it going to work with another first down. They keep attacking through the air. Bought a little time, lets it go. Wide open downfield. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. He's looking to throw it. Gets it out fast. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. North Texas doing business from the red zone.
Second down.
Quarterback wants to throw on second down. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Now the play fake. Fires to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And they'll send out the field goal unit. It is perfect. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey guys, got a final score. Top 25 matchup. Oregon was anything football. The tests are just so tough. And we found that out again today, guys, with another ranked team going down.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Zings it complete to the right.
Quarterbacks love the short passing game early in games because it really helps them get into a rhythm. So a nice job by the offensive coordinator giving his quarterback an easy throw, something he can see, and something that he knows he can complete.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. The give to the back. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Power football with the run. And the freshman does a great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? Unloads to the wideout. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. North Texas in the hurry-up.
They're trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that first down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Harvey. And he might be known for one pitch, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. Shotgun snap. Wants to throw it on third. It's complete to the left. Tackled, but he has a first down. North Texas really has it going on offense. On the ground with the counter. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Let's see what they've got on second down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. They run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And this defense gets the first sack. And listen, it is so important to hit the QB, to affect the QB. Last week only had 2 sacks for this defense. They got to continue to put pressure and get that guy to the ground.
Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. It is good.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed it.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Yeah, it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
He'll try to pop the draw. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold open.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Looking to pass on second down. Catch in the middle. It's Ingram. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. The Beavers will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. Offense set on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds a man on the left. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
North Texas in the hurry up. Dialing up a second down pass play. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. Complete to the left. Got a lot of running room. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Mean Green.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they capped off the drive with a big play through the air, scoring from 50 yards out. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. From the gun, they'll try the middle. They believe in that running game, got 6 before he stopped at the 23. 6-yard pickup on 1st down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. The give out of the gun. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the 1st down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. To the ground with the back. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the 2nd period and they try to find a way to answer. Been showing them the run, now they'll throw it. Fires into traffic, intercepted. He'll try to take it back. Touchdown, North Texas. A great return for the touchdown. Any return for a touchdown is a great one to a defense. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. Look, I know it's only the 2nd quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is good, and the lead moves to 20. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. TCU packed a wallop today, and in many ways felt like it packed Horned Frogs Nation with them too. This was supposed to be a road test, and instead, it felt like a walk through the park in Fort Worth. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Beavers headed quickly to the line. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Catch in the middle, it's Ingram. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the 1st down. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. And the Beavers are on the move. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. On second down, wants to throw it. Makes the grab on the left. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabs it in the middle. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. These routes have some reads and adaptability built in, and the big fella found that cushion and made the play.
Man, it's so awesome how much offenses have evolved. They know exactly what they're getting, where to sit down. Quarterback, tight end, on the same page, gets the first down.
Looking to throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. He's got it. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Trying to punch it in. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. As they come to the line on 3rd down, already 2 for 2 on this drive, going for the hat trick and the score. And he's wrestled to the ground. So now on comes the field goal unit. A short kick, but that angle from the right can be a little tricky. Right down the boulevard, it's good.
Well, the head coach decided to play it safe on 4th and inches and trot his field goal team out there, and his field goal kicker just made him look like a pretty smart guy.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. North Texas in the hurry-up. They'll run it from the gun. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. A 3rd down try for the offense. Quarterback on the keeper. Coming through with that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. North Texas has it going to work with another 1st down. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. And here's a fumble way behind the line. And they are fortunate to get the ball back, but unfortunate to have a long way to go after that loss.
It's so hard to force fumbles, and when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling, you're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender, but the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
2nd down after the offense recovered its own fumble. He's looking to throw. Swings it out to the flat. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. They'll go to the air. Got it set up on the outside. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got his man in the middle. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. They'll snap it from the 34 on 1st and 10. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. They've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
He'll do it himself. Got the first down and more. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down. Just outside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21.
There's an example of the offense taking advantage of all the attention the defense is giving this outstanding running back. Remember, he's one of the best in the game. They're expecting him to get the football. So the quarterback says, you know what? I'll just keep it. No one's keying on me. I'm going to get upfield and find an explosive play.
At the 14-yard line, brings up 2nd down.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Mean Green.
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
PAT unit on the field. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
North Texas, 34. Oregon State, 10.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 two-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. The give to the tailback. The Beavers pick up the first down. They'll run this play from the pistol. Handoff to the lone back. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
At the 49-yard line, brings up 2nd down.
And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. Makes a connection. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
The Beavers have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. He threw that one with some serious heat. This senior quarterback doesn't need a lot of space to get it in there. Firing to the right, complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Leaves it with the back. They knock him down after a pickup of 4. Ball is at the 9-yard line. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. And he's got it. Touchdown, Beavers!
I'm going to spread you sideline to sideline with all my speed, make you cover the whole field. Nice job by the offense. Go with a little spread look, taking advantage of the speed they had on the field and getting the big touchdown.
Lining up to add another.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Army dazzled today in just about every phase of the game. And for an institution that's turned out 5-star generals and U.S. presidents, I think they may have their next great leader there at West Point. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams. But, boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Hand off from the shotgun. Still running at the 40. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. They'll throw it on first down. Hauls it in. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
This offense is clicking, everything working together really well. Coordinator, quarterback, offensive line. Good rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to have to find something to kind of mess up this timing they got going on.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll leave it with him. Tackled at the 31. They'll give him 6 on the play. North Texas in the hurry-up. They'll try to get the first through the air. Quickly complete. And he was knocked down immediately short of the line to gain. They'll have to make a decision here. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Finds his man enough for the first. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that fourth down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on it.
Touchdown, North Texas! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
North Texas, 41. Oregon State, 17.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled and you realize what's going on, now I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable on its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. And the Beavers come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to the air one more time. A little screen to the running back. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Fires to the tight end. And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch. He's going to pass. Snagged on the outside. It's Ingram. After the short completion, it's now second down. He's looking to throw. Using the quick game. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. Looking to go up top on first down. Flips it out in the flat. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On second down, looking to throw. Takes the easy one to the back. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. From the red zone, looking for a man. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a first and goal. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon State.
A nice job on this offense, putting the scoring drive together. And now, listen, it's not even halftime yet, so keep fighting. Going to halftime, regroup. We found a little something on this drive. See if we can cut into this lead and continue to make this game closer and closer.
On to attempt the try.
Kicker on for the extra point.
And it's perfect. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Here's the return from inside his 10. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. To the air on first down. Got his man quickly. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Gain of 4. Second down.
Looking to throw on second down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. On target. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one from there in Corvallis. Toughest job inside that stadium right now might just be the scoreboard operator after all those first downs and touchdowns. Big plays have defined this one, thanks to 2 of the best receiving corps in all of college football. Let's see if these defenses can adjust and make the necessary chess moves. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Reser Stadium.
North Texas will kick it off to start things here in the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. They'll open the second half on the ground. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. The give to the back. Keeps the legs moving. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. The Beavers want to move quickly. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. Caught near the sticks. It's Ingram. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stopped.
Everybody on the same page there on blitz pickup, right? Offensive line, everybody communicating, understanding where they have to work to give their QB time to make an accurate throw and pick up the first.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, they'll run it. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. He lobs one high down the left side. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
He's just Johnny on the spot. That's now his second interception of the game, doing a great job reading the quarterback's eyes, and he's just been in the right place at the right time making plays.
North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. They'll put the tight end in motion. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Looking for the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. After the misfire, it's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. 3rd and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. To the ground to try to pick up the first. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. North Texas has it going to work with another first down. He wants to throw. Gets it out quickly. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. Off the play fake. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Knocked down after a short game, but enough to move those chains. North Texas really has it going on offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Deep shot for the end zone. Oh, picked off.
And that's why as quarterbacks, you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching it. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
He'll keep it himself. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. And the running game has collapsed so far on this drive, and now it's 3rd down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Ingram. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. The Beavers will send out the punt unit. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. Line gets set, first down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. North Texas in the hurry up. Leaves it with the running back. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? They'll try to run for it. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Looking for a productive play on first down. Give to the running back. Hard running there. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll go to the ground. He's up to 86 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. Side. Touchdown, Mean Green. And the punishment has been extended.
A lot of times you see those receivers, as soon as they get by the DBs, you know, that hand goes straight up in the air. I got him. I got to step on him. He got to step on him. And the ball was thrown perfectly out in front. You can see he runs underneath it, gets it, and gets the long touchdown on the go route.
Ready to try the point after.
For the extra point.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Washington had an impressive showing at home, and to do it with some of the legends of the past there, Mark Brunell, Napoleon Kaufman, and Lincoln Kennedy, what a special victory. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings, and the other heads home licking its wounds.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. He's got an open man. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. He'll come out throwing on first down. Floats it out in space. And oh, did they know that one was coming. They'll knock him down in the backfield.
Loss of 2. Second down coming up.
On second down, they'll take to the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Lofts one high indeed. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. And the Beavers will try to pin them back with the punt. He's getting a lot of make the tackle. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. They'll run it from the gun. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. Got his man on the outside. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
When you're a defense, it is stop the run first. That is your first responsibility. It makes the whole game easy. And right now, they got it going on the ground. The defense is going to have to change something up. These little tiny dink and dunk, dink and dunk. You keep doing this, they'll go all the way down the field on you, so you might want to get a little bit more aggressive.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Caught over the middle. It's Harvey. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. North Texas really has it going on offense. They'll try the right side. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Now facing some adversity on this drive after the loss of 4 at 2nd and 14. He'll pull it on the read. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Unloads to the right. Got his man downfield. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. North Texas has it going to work with another first down. Leaves it with the back. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. That gives him 100 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking touchdown, North Texas. And the route is on. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
55, Oregon State, 24.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Give to the back. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. He's got his man. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. They go to the ground. Still on his feet at the 45. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
Listen, his team's obviously down in this game, but it's not his fault. I mean, this guy showed up to play. He's been churning out big play after big play. Already over 100 yards rushing in this game. He's carrying his weight. He needs his buddies around him now to pick up the slack a little bit and help get this team back in the game.
They're getting this guy lathered up. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Here's the handoff. He's knocked down at the 34, but they're sort of hitting them in the mouth with a 6-yard pickup there. 3rd and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. The Beavers will line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. And no shot at a return here as the punt goes out of bounds. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. Quick release on the RPO. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
Brings up 2nd down.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Cross the 30 to the 35, and that's a gain of 6. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. North Texas really has it going on offense. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. Complete to the left. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. He's looking to throw. Snagged in the middle, it's Harvey. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Complete downfield. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. He's looking to throw. Unleashes to the end zone. Quick strike complete. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. On second down, he's looking downfield. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. They'll try to power it in. Tripped up for the tackle.
You've got to think there's 11 guys on defense right now keying in on this running back. They've watched the tape. They've seen this guy gash defenses. He's scored a boatload of touchdowns this season. You're anticipating him.
Touchdown, Mean Green. And the stomping has commenced.
Yeah, and it's 4th and goal, and it's go time. I got to push people around. Look at the offensive line doing a really good job getting those guys moved back, creating a little hole for the running back, and he does the rest on 4th and goal and gets the touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
62, Oregon State, 24.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Makes the quick grab. And as they get him to the ground, clock's running, looks as if time will expire here in the third. That's the end of the quarter, and North Texas has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. Looking to throw on second down. Works the middle of the field. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. A new set of downs after the completion. Going up top on first down. Works the middle. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down.
Remember back when I played for the Florida Gators, if you had 3,000 yards passing in a season, you might be an All-American. I know times have changed, but with that last completion, this guy's already over the 3,000-yard milestone this year.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Makes a catch and knocked down.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Let's see if the defense comes after them. 3rd and short from the 45. He looks that one in nicely. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They want to just keep throwing it. Using his legs to buy some time. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. He's looking for an open man on second down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. Fires to the end zone. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
They'll try the run. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22. A 3rd and long coming up here. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Complete with conviction on the crosser. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. They move the tight end all over. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back.
Small gain, I know, but again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass. Make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
Quarterback on the keeper. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. They're facing a third down. He'll do it himself. At midfield, he's got room. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down. North Texas really has it going on offense. The give on the inside. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And now on second down for this offense. From the gun, the ground game. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. They've been very good at moving the chains on third down. 2 for 2 on this drive. This time they need 6. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. North Texas will have to punt it away. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Trying to find his man on first down. Makes the catch. You better be aware that stiff arm's coming. He gave him the business end of it and gets it out to the 14.
Brings up second down.
On second down, he'll fire. Gets it out fast. Makes the stop at the 30, but a big 15-yard pickup gets him out of trouble. Comes out throwing on first down. It's on target and complete. They make the stop after the catch and still some work to do to pick up that first down. He wants to pass it on second down. He makes the grab. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. The Beavers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He's looking to throw it. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Offense gets set for second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And here's the 5th interception by this quarterback.
Heat up them pass rushers, bring in them DBs. That's what I'm doing in this situation. When I got the lead by a couple scores late in the ball game, in the fourth quarter, I'm going to rush the passer like crazy. I'm going to put all those DBs back playing the pass. That's what happened. Great job understanding they're going to have to take shots. We get the interception. This one's almost over.
North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
Brings up second down.
Wants to throw on second down. Snags it over the middle. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down. The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. From the gun, running back gets the give. Able to move it ahead a couple of yards. He gets it down to the 20. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. He's looking to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Cherry. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running it to the right. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Looking for a crease, it's Cherry. Pickup of 1, it's down at the 11. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. To the end zone, and it's picked off.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking up the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that first career INT, that big play, that big moment.
Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
Finds his target down the middle. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. Loads it left. Got his man. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9.
And this offense has got to kick it in high gear now. Making a big play, that is great, but we got to go up-tempo. We got to go fast. We're trailing big in this ball game. We got to put a lot of drives together.
And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Beavers!
And good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note, a little bit.
He'll try to tack on one more.
For the extra point.
Bangs it through for an extra point. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Arguably the game of the week, fellas, with 2 top 25 teams locking horns. Minnesota is currently rowing the boat right now, and this is shaping up to be a blowout to remember. They are up by 21 over Florida State. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Finds his way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at the 28. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. He'll keep it himself. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the 1st down. They have it at the 36. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. And the defense snows him under after a very short game. This offense has a 2nd down play.
2nd down coming up.
From the gun, running back on the move. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? Out of the gun to give to the back. Finds a little space. And he's brought down after a nice gain. On 1st down, here comes this offense. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you. Put up a bunch of points and win by a lot of points.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome to Jacksonville, Florida, and the annual site of one of the best rivalries in the sport. Not a lot of distance between the Gators and the Dogs, and once a year they come here close to the state line and draw their own battle lines. Little gets the blood boiling, quite like a rivalry game. Barbs, shots, trash talk, things that go on throughout the week. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Florida Gators, taking on the winners of 9. Have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Gators will get us started with the opening kickoff. From inside the 10, here he comes. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. So the Georgia Bulldogs offense takes the field to start this game off. This nasty, bitter feud, most of the years carried out on supposedly neutral ground, carries high stakes today, guys.
I'll tell you what's always fun about watching this game between Florida and Georgia is that there's just so much speed on the field. I felt that way when I played in this game. There's so much NFL talent racing around. The game just moves faster than most other games in college football.
I completely agree, but you did say the name of the game wrong. It's the Georgia-Florida game. In this rivalry, it's always played in Jacksonville, but speed, bragging rights, this game always matters to the fans.
Turns it on in midfield. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to stop this guy. They better rally to the football and get multiple hats because he is not easy to bring down.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Quarterback moving. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. Offense in a bunch formation. On second down, wants to throw. Quickly complete. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a space. Makes his connection. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. First and goal for the offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing it at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
Getting set for the point after. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive, and they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Florida's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. When a guy gets off the ball as quickly as he does, you know he's going to be breathing down your neck, and you got to get rid of it, Jesse.
This quarterback's good, but he better have a clock going off in his head. He knows he's not going to have a lot of time to get rid of the football. That's a big matchup in this game.
Well, and that's what I love about this guy, because he affects the quarterback whether he gets to him or not. He knows he's there. He's that kind of good coming off the edge. Let's see how this QB performs under pressure.
Wide open downfield. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
I'll tell you what, that's great execution between the QB and receiver. They look like they could execute that throw in their sleep. The quarterback took his steps, threw it on time. Great route by the receiver. Nice job securing the catch.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack.
And he was virtually unblockable on that play. You know, it reminds me of seeing the highlights of my partner here, David Pollock, a guy that doesn't like to talk about his own greatness, so I'll do it for him. David raised the bar in the standard for D-line play at the University of Georgia. It was his athleticism. It was his tenacity. He wasn't just getting sacks and tackles for losses. He was picking off passes and taking them to the house. He was like the honey badger before the honey badger, but playing D-line. All time.
Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Coming after it. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback hit.
The Gators will punt this one away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He gets the first one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want it. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth.
On this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action. It sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. He's looking to throw. The punt team gets his first one of the day off. He was called on 4 times in last week's win. Catch. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Using the quick game. Both of you guys played in this rivalry. Jesse, what's your most impactful memory?
My senior year, 1st and 1 on the goal line, and the Bulldogs had Marcus Stroud and Richard Seymour, 2 first-round picks at D-tackle. Coach Spurrier called Red Snoopy, which was a quarterback sneak. I didn't get it. He called it again on 2nd down. I didn't get it. Called it again on 3rd down. I didn't get it. On 4th down, he subbed our running back who came in the huddle and says, Red Snoopy, jump over the top, idiot. And we scored a touchdown.
That is great. That is phenomenal.
Squirts across the 30 to the 32, a pickup of 5. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. The running back has it. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Takes the handoff, and he's going right. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Holds and fires complete to the right. And the Dogs brought to the ground, but not before picking up the 1st. They've already moved the chains a couple of times on this drive, now out close to midfield. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. A strike downfield. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. And the Bulldogs have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Throwing right. He caught it. And he wanted to score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's call it.
Trying to punch it in. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. Now on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. He's dropped behind the line line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. They've got the beef on the field. 3 tight end set, 3rd and goal from the 3. Pushes for the goal line. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. And he'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. Between the uprights, it's good. And that lead grows even bigger. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here, Paul.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this one.
And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. From the shotgun, the inside give. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Trying to move them on the counter. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. The Gators are on the move. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
After the big first down sack, it's 2nd down. It's a draw. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. Throws to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Gators will call on their punt team. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. That last drive was a long one, Jesse. They'd like this time to pay it off with a touchdown instead of a field goal.
No doubt, Reese. They had a lot of good stuff going that last drive. Need to get a tutty up on the board here to extend that lead down.
And I think you definitely want a touchdown, but if you put another long drive together, get points, multiple possessions in a row, start to let those body blows add up and wear this defense out.
He makes a catch. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Motion from the offense. Handoff from the gun. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
He's looking to throw. Safe completion on the screen. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Wide out in motion. Off the play fake on first down. And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone. They'll try again on 2nd down after the incompletion. He's looking to throw. Got it behind the line. It's Murray. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Here comes 3rd and short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle for a field goal. Movement here from the tight end. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down. The Dogs will snap it on 1st and 10. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on first down in the red zone. And back to the air on second down. He's got it on the move. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. First and goal. Fast motion from the offense. From the gun. He finds his man. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got nothing last time, now second and goal from the 3. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bulldogs! They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Oregon State is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. These Beavs have picked themselves up before, and they're capable of it again today. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to North Texas. We'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They'll need about 6 here on second down from the 20. Going to the running game. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Moves around to clear up the vision. Finds a crease at the 20. Nifty little scamper on this one. They're up for the first down, and he slides in safely. The Gators will hustle to the line.
Man, it's so nice to have a weapon like this at quarterback. It dictates coverage. You want to play man-to-man? Everybody turns their back. Watch him pick him up, put him down, shoot up yards, getting a big play down the field.
And here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. And the pressure was all over him in the blink of an eye.
This guy is just playing like an All-American his last couple of games out. Last game he had 2 sacks and just registered his 2nd sack in this game. He has been virtually unblockable.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Time to take a shot. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. He's got great speed. He'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage.
Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already got the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46.
Zone equals eyes. When I say that, DBs, linebackers, all covering the middle of the field. So many guys over the middle of the field trying to take away the easy stuff, but reading the quarterback's eyes the whole time. Whenever he breaks to throw that football and that hand separates from the ball, I'm breaking on it. You could tell they had a beat on it. Nice cut, nice instincts. Give me that INT.
The offense lining up for a first down play. Sticks it in his belly. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw. Makes the pass. Got him downfield. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
That was right on the borderline. You want to make that quarterback feel you, but the official thought it was a little too much, the roughing the passer penalty. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. They'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15. He's looking to throw. Good timing on the quick out. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. On 3rd down, going up top. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Brings up 4th down.
And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. And we'll start the second quarter as they try to hang up a 3 spot. It's good.
Well, it's a good news, bad news scenario. You got the pick, and you would have liked to have paid that off with a touchdown, but because the drive stalls out, you're still happy to get the field goal.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays, and I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this drive.
And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. Got his man quickly. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the 1st down. The Bulldogs come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Wide receiver shows motion. Keeps it on the bootleg. Looking left. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Now facing a 3rd and long. He'll just keep slinging it. Got it in the middle. It's Fuller. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. This Georgia offense moving quickly down the field. They'll throw it on 1st down. They'll run the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. They'll throw it on 1st down. He's got his man. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the 1st down. Uga trying to make this red zone trip pay off. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. Running back searching for a hole. Got some room headed to the goal line. trip to the house. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quick.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
Grab behind the line. It's Gentry. He stopped almost immediately. He didn't get much, but he didn't need much. They've got the first down.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in passing.
They'll give it to the back. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. The Gators moving quickly to the line. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. And here comes the punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll call for the fair catch here. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
And you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Let's see if they go back to the air on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Murray. Makes a grab, and he's dragged down. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Complete along the sidelines, and that'll be good enough for the first down. Now a first down from the 45-yard line.
First down for the offense.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Stopped after making the catch. On 2nd down, will they go back to the ground game?
Brings up 2nd down.
He's looking to throw. They've got the screen set up. And he's just run out of bounds, maybe living to fight another day there. It'll be a loss on the play. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Fires left. He's got it. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. He's going to pass. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete. Line getting set on 2nd down. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Keeps looking downfield. And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close. You see a Gator bringing the heat like that, you think about Derek Harvey, who was the MVP of the national championship game in 06.
And Alex Brown and Javon Curse, they had a long list of guys that could really make the quarterback's life difficult. You got to put pressure on the quarterback. You got to affect him. Really nice job on this play.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Got rid of it just in time. Forced to just throw it away on 3rd down, and now they face 4th. Georgia lining up to punt it away. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Gonna run it. It's Gentry. Gives him some room to operate as he rumbles ahead for 6 out to the 15-yard line. 6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. Handoff to the single running back. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to go up top on first down. Lets it fly. He's got an open man. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. He's right on target. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Cross. They really performed at an elite level in conference play, and that'll build your confidence as we continue through this SEC season.
This was a team that was really motivated in the offseason coming into this one, and they knew the challenge ahead of them, but they also know how talented they are. And, David, they're putting that on display each and every week here in SEC play.
And let's pump the brakes, because if they're happy with what they've done so far, they're going to have some losses. Like, this is a tough league. The SEC is not easy to navigate. They're going to have to continue to grow and get better, but it's a heck of a start.
They'll go to the counter. Nice move to keep running. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Caught close to the marker, it's Gentry. Touchdown, Florida! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board. And the offense finds a way to cut into this lead, but they still have plenty of work to do.
And they do, but that's a big score. You don't want to get late and start getting in the second half and you're fighting to come back by so many points. So great job getting points, get that momentum back on your side so you can come out and do some good things when you get the ball next time.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Oregon State looks like it sent the JV squad out there today. An offense that can't move the sticks and a defense that looks awful. So unlike this program. They're trailing by 24 to North Texas. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? We make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He puts some heat on that one down the middle. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. And the defense couldn't corral him, and he took it all the way. Touchdown, Georgia!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Using his legs, it's Gentry. Just couldn't get away from the tackle. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Gets it out quickly. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. Love to see the fearlessness of a quarterback to work the middle of the field.
And he's got so much confidence in his own arm talent to be able to get that football there before the defense can break it up.
Kept it on the ground last time. Let's see if they go back to it on 2nd down. Now on the option. Now the pitch. And he's going to lose yardage. He was looking everywhere for just a little grass and a little air, and none to be found. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Got it! And he'll take it in. They couldn't get him on the ground. Touchdown, Gator! That was just as simple as playing catch in warm-ups.
And this offense felt like they could take advantage of this defense down the field throwing the football. They've got a lot of speed on the perimeter, and I feel like they've got some matchups they feel they should be winning one-on-one. Saw a great example of it right there.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they're now down 31-17. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Returner will field it and try to get some field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Plows through the defense. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Off play action. Got a man. It's Murray. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a 1st down. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Grabbed over the middle. It's Murray. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. Georgia ready to dial it up on another 1st down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Last time these two met, the big dogs ate as Georgia rolled easily.
And taking care of business in a rivalry game like they did, it means a lot. The bragging rights are even better. I can talk about stomping you out. Speaking of stomp, 2007, Mark Richt getting the team to run on the field, celebrate. Those are the moments that you think about in this series that mean so much.
Yeah, we talked to the Gator coaching staff. They said it felt like Herschel Walker was back toting the rock for the Bulldogs. I mean, they had no answer for Georgia's running game a season ago. Defensively, the Gators know they've got to be a lot more physical in this one.
As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. Looking down the middle. He's got it on the run. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown, Bulldogs! What a grab and go for the score.
I love it. Nice play call, nice design. Get the ball to your speedster and let him do the rest. Try to find a way to isolate guys and get matchups. And you did it with your running back, slash receiver there, and he did the rest.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay, let's just regroup and figure it out. This offense doesn't have time to do that. They've got to be aggressive. They've got to throw it downfield. They've got to score points.
Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. And the Gators racing to the line in a hurry-up. They're going to throw it again. Finds his man. It's Gentry. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. He's back to throw on second down. Makes the grab. It's Gentry. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. The Gators send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. And the punt goes out of bounds. We'll see where the officials spot it, but they certainly gave him no opportunity for a return. He wants to throw. Quick strike complete. Oh, there might have been trouble if they hadn't knocked him down so quickly. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. They'll run play action. Finds the tight end. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. He's looking to throw it. Oh, he had it right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. What a job to lay out and make the catch. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. After picking up a couple of first downs already on this drive, they'll snap it from close to midfield. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on second down. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Escapes trouble. And the defense wraps up the first half by taking it to the quarterback and getting the sack. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Fair catch called for and made. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, it's one thing to have a rivalry game, but when you have two longtime foes like the Gators and Dogs duking it out on neutral turf, you know emotions will run high. The passing game for both sides has been outstanding. On point, unrelenting. They've excelled in the short game, the intermediate game, and especially on the deep ball. All in all, a thrilling display of offensive firepower, and these defenses have a lot to discuss here at halftime. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Florida and Georgia plays out.
We're ready to get it started here in the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they'd get him on the ground at the 20. The Gators sending the offense back to work. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on fourth downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me too.
Motion from the offense. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Steps away to find some room. When you've been around like this guy has, you know how valuable picking up the first down with your feet can be.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And they'll get him down, but boy, did he put some dudes in the spin cycle. My goodness. The Gators in the hurry up.
That's a first down for the offense.
He'll come out throwing on first down. Still looking on the move. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes. If there's ever been a position group that sort of identifies with the team's mascot, it would be the bulldog mentality of this Georgia front.
Those hunkering down dogs up front, they got to hunker down and stop the run and be physical. And then guess what? It gets into passing situations. Now I'm quick. Now I'm on the edge. Now I'm making that quarterback's life a living you-know-what.
Finds his tight end. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Out of the shotgun on third down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. And the Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. Using that running game to bludgeon forward. He's got 4 down to the 35. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. The throw. Wide open downfield. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. DB's right up on the receivers. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He's going to pass on 2nd down. Got it. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. The Gators will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. He'll run it to the right here and try to get it into the end zone. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's on the loose. Wide open, and it's a foot race. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Dogs! They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Paul.
I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
2 very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Notre Dame took care of business and left little doubt in doing so. Kind of felt like how that 2012 Irish team led by Manti Te'o would just take the will of opposing teams. Impressive to watch. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way. But I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6.
Brings up second down.
The lone back's got it. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. It's complete. And the tackle is made, but there has been a flag thrown.
Holding. Offense.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. That's caught. It's Gentry. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. The Gators line up to punt it away. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Here comes the offense on 1st down. Power football with the run. Shakes off the defender. Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass.
Yeah, and
Sends it downfield. Grabs it inside the 10. Touchdown, Georgia! And the beatdown has ensued. There is little the Dogs enjoy more than sticking it to the Gators, and boy, are they doing it right now.
Yeah, taking care of business. And listen, Georgia prides itself on being a physical unit. Every year, they're going to just pound you and bludgeon you. And Florida has had no response, just like in the last several games in this series. Georgia's just, they got the upper hand.
Georgia's always had talented teams. Certainly, they were very talented back in the day when I played them. The program was in a great place. But because of recent success, they're just at a different level. What they're recruiting, what the expectations are, and they're really showing that here in the second half.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner goes down. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense that you just spoke of.
Now the defense will try to rise up on 3rd and short from the 21. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And the Gators decide to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. A 1st down for the offense. Wide out in motion. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Gets it out fast. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down. And at this point, the defense looks as if they've been in one of those dizzy bat races. They've got no idea where the ball's coming from. He's over 500 yards passing.
Yeah, this is a Heisman Trophy level performance from this guy. The accuracy, the decision-making, the athleticism, everything has been on display.
They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Caught behind the line. It's Murray. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. 2nd down coming up.
Second down coming up.
Fast motion from the offense. Shoots it to the left. It's caught downfield. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
And 1st down for the offense.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. Oh, what a move! He's up to 107 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. Looking to pass inside the red zone. He makes the connection. Touchdown, Bulldogs! And the pummeling has started.
Big-time players make big plays in big games. It seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with a 16-yard throw for the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. To the ground with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Gators will bring the punt team onto the field. He's got it. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Quickly complete. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. From the gun, the running back has it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Lining up, trying to convert this 3rd and short from the 40. Looking to throw for it. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. They didn't get a ton of yardage there, but they're really effective at using the back out of the backfield, and they do it to get the first down here. The short hands, it's Murray. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Clock ticks across the 4-minute mark here in the 3rd.
Brings up 2nd down.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. The RPO, it's complete. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Georgia sends out the punt team. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. It'll go out of bounds, and we'll see where they mark it. It's going to be right around the 35. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. The give to the tailback. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Leaves it with the back. Nice move to keep running. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. First down here for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Moving out of the pocket. The quarterback bought as much time as he could, but the defense got to him and sacked him.
This is just so demoralizing. You want to talk about taking a game over. That's what this defense is doing right now. They are just winning in the trenches. They're easily the more athletic and more physical unit up front, dominating this O-line.
Negative play on first down. That's what a defense always wants. It's a draw. And a decent gain there before the defense makes a stop. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And that pass intercepted. Bulldozes him. Taking it the other way. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
And defensive backs, you think, don't have good hands. The big fella shows it. How about that defensive back going up and getting the interception? Nice job breaking on the football. You say that's why you play defense, because you don't have hands? Yeah.
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive together here.
Getting some heat. Blasted as he lets it go. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. It's caught. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. And the Dogs come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. A strike downfield. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Touchdown, Dogs! And the punishment has been extended. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. There's being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Oregon State looks like it sent the JV squad out there today. An offense that can't move the sticks and a defense that looks awful. So unlike this program. They're trailing by 31 to North Texas. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. After getting nothing done on the last one, this is a big play. 2nd and long from the 11. They'll leave it with him. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Throws to the back. Got his man. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. The Gators will punt it away on 4th down. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He gets a block, and they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, Georgia! And the route